What do you feel like the challenges are right now that aren't getting enough attention, so we're not really talking about?
The challenges that aren't getting enough attention. I mean, maybe this is a little bit selfish one, but I think utilities across the country are rapidly changing rate structures and kind of how people pay for energy, and maybe not giving enough thought to how they can get customers successfully on those rates. I think
Right.
we've made some great strides in that area, but really giving them the tools to make educated decisions, not just about how they are priced for energy or charged for energy, but also like, what does this EV cost me?
Right.
I mean, here's what I'm hearing with from some of the execs that we deal with. I think there's this affordability paradox. You've got a lot of these utilities that have to invest in scale. So whether, if you look at electricity, for example, AI data centers, electrification, infrastructure, that comes with significant investment, significant costs. And we're dealing with a time where there's a lot of tension where, middle class, subprime have real difficulty in paying their bills.
I don't know if it's the biggest issue, but just the not knowing just in general, right? And I think that's why you have these conventions, right? To kind of understand what's out there and what you haven't thought of, but also being vulnerable enough to say, like, we haven't thought of everything, right? And that we're okay kind of being honest with one another and asking people, like, are there blind spots here that I haven't considered? So
We don't know what we don't know.
Yeah.
I think right now, when we look at it, I look at we're at an inflection point in the industry where people are transitioning from talking about things to looking at how do they operationalize AI, how do they change. And there are so many fundamental demand drivers, whether that being increased electric consumption, whether that being major CapEx.
We're talking to customer service managers that have to onboard their teams, and it takes weeks or months to do so. We feel like we have something that can be done within a week. We have our colleague here, his 13-year-old son was our tester for the demo.
So, the feedback we're hearing and what we see is the after-hours support, on all fronts. I think a lot of organizations are having challenges on that front, wanting to service the clients. We're in a 24/7 centric universe when it comes to the customer experience. And utilities is one of those things that's not as easy to navigate or to migrate to online support.
Right.
When someone loses their power or they have concerns, they want to speak to a real person, right? So again, that's one of the elements that we do for our clients is help them on after hours, on outages. And I think that's always going to...
On the executive level, what's missing is they're not asking enough questions about what is the hidden backlog. Billing exceptions that can represent millions of dollars of under collections, and emails. Hundreds of emails come in every day for utilities.
Everybody's talking about AI. Everybody's failing at doing AI. And so what we need is real pragmatic tools, guidebooks, plans on how to actually get a business value, a business benefit from AI. Not just marketing fluff, but pragmatic reality.
You can never take away the problem with the data silos, integration. Everybody's talking about AI, and AI could be the magic thing that can solve everything, but it really can't, unless you have a solid platform infrastructure. You need to have the basic.
I think a big piece of it is the brain drain that's going on in the utilities market. There are an exorbitant number of retirees that are exiting, in the next 5-10 years. And that's going to cause a lot of transition from the solutions that they've been using, and a lot of new employees that are going to be needing or requiring modern solutions to meet their needs.
Right.